Good morning, good morning. It's Monday. It's the official first week of the Trinity term. My seminars start tomorrow. I have two tomorrow and one on Thursday. Not every course is starting this week, but mine is, and I'm a bit nervous. I've been out of education for a while, so I don't know what I'm nervous about. I've met everyone. We had a really nice orientation session last week where we saw the Oscar Wilde house, which is where we're being taught. The library are running lots of sort of introductory sessions. So I thought it would be useful to go to a few of those. Today it's just a bog standard like library basics. It's been so long since I've used one, I don't think I remember how. It might be a different system because it's a different country. So I thought I'd better go and check I know what I'm doing. Me again. It's been an interesting day. I met up with my friends this morning and we had coffee and that was really nice. And then I went to the library basic session, which was really good. It was nice to kind of refresh my memory on how to deal with that sort of situation and get all excited about doing my research. So that was really nice. But after that, everything just went to pieces. All the new undergraduates have now started and there are thousands of them. I queued for an hour at the academic registry to get something, not their fault, they're obviously very, very busy and they move as fast as they can, but that was an hour to spend 45 seconds talking to somebody to get a letter, and then I queued for like 25 minutes to go to the toilet. And then after that, I walked to the bus stop in the rain and the bus shut its doors as I got to the doors. So I had to wait in the rain for another one. So when I got in, I just kind of came in, shut the door, shut the curtains, pulled the blinds and just kind of sat in silence. Made some dinner and now I'm just getting ready to go back out again to go for the first session of swimming. And tomorrow it all kicks off for reals. Really good. It was like savage but really good. I've come in, this is the kitchen of the Oscar Wilde Centre where I'm going to be taught. I'm a bit early. I'm just having a little bit of a crisis of confidence, if I'm honest. I've waited 6 years to come here. I'm back. I stopped recording before because somebody came in and I didn't want them to think that I'm insane and talk to myself. I was feeling quite nervous this morning. I went through the first seminar that we had just feeling like a huge imposter, like what on earth am I doing here? Why did they take me? It was very intimidating with, these other students who are just so incredibly clever and have so much to say, and I was just like, I don't know. But now that I've done one, I feel a bit better. I've had some lunch, I've opened a bank account, I've made a cup of tea, very important, and this afternoon is a seminar on writing the Troubles. It's led by Terence Brown, who is world renowned in his field for writing about modern Ireland and Northern Ireland. I can't wait, I've met him, it's just amazing. But it's a real privilege to be taught by him, so that's this afternoon and I'm really looking forward to it, so that's good. Good morning. It's about 5 to 7. I'm going to Belfast today. It's going to be really helpful for my Writing the Troubles module that I'm doing at the moment. This week has been really interesting. I've had a seminar for all three of my modules that happened before Christmas. I was really, really nervous on Tuesday, but I feel much better now. Like I've done all three classes and I feel okay. I've got so much reading, but I'm sure once I get on top of that, I'll feel even better.
My song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to the sorrows of our troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind. I tell you of two friends one time who were both good friends of mine. Now Isaac, he was Protestant, and Sean was Catholic born, but it never made a difference, for the friendship, it was strong. And sometimes in the evening, when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us, we will always be as one. There were roses, roses, there were roses, and the tears of a people ran together.
So we had a really interesting trip to the Republican Museum, which was really sad, but there's some really interesting things in there. A sweet little library as well, things like that. And we did a little tour of the Peace Wall. They're actually tearing it down. It was the wall that they literally built a wall to separate the Catholics and the Protestants. Aren't walls ever so popular in today's politics? But they're actually tearing it down, so we got to see it and write something on the wall if we so wished, along with millions of others who have done so, to commemorate it, I guess, before they tear it down. I'm now at Belfast City Hall, and they have got the most extraordinary war tribute to soldiers that died at the Somme. It's called Shrouds of the Somme, and there's a big plaque with all the names of the soldiers that died at the Somme that have no known grave. And on the path is thousands of little men, one to represent every lost soul that was there, and it's just breathtakingly sad. It's all been quite sombre so far, so I've been for a tuna melt and a gingerbread man, and I'm not ashamed. And now I plan to have a little walk around in the sunshine, see some nice things, go and have a pint, and enjoy the city for what it is now. Left central Belfast now. I don't know if you can hear me because it's really windy, but we're at HMS Caroline before we go and see the Titanic Museum. HMS Caroline is very unusual because it served in both World Wars. The restoration of this place to make it a museum is incredible. They have like sound effects tapes playing in every room, so in their rooms with their plates and stuff you can hear like clanking of cutlery and mugs and stuff. And this bit, there's baths, so you can hear them running water, but it feels a little bit like ghost shippy. Like there's nobody here. I don't know what's happened to the rest of my group, but I'm alone in this corridor and I can hear clanking of mugs. There's nobody here. It's terrifying. Far away.
Like a warm drink, it seeps into my soul. Please just leave me right here on my own. Later on, you could spend some time with me if you want to. Oh, see, I'm old at sea.
is finished now. We have to make our way back to Dublin. We've just finished at the Titanic Museum. You're not allowed to film inside, but I did get some pictures. It really is the most incredible museum. I strongly encourage anyone who's going to Belfast or Northern Ireland at all to come here. It really is remarkable. It's been a really interesting day. It's just been really quite sad. There's tragedy at every turn. And it's just immensely tragic, the things that have happened in this lovely, lovely place. Very interesting, very sad day.